for expressing your interest. So what you see here is a project by Northern Polaris Holdings. It's a gated community comprising of 8 bungalows, 3 bedroom, all en suite with a DSQ. So let me take you around to see what it offers. So as you get in here, you realize this is the sitting room. Quite spacious and a lot of lights because you have a window here and a window there. Then as you proceed there, you realize the sitting room is sunken. So up here we have the dining table. And as is with modern dining tables with kitchens, we have a serving window so that when your family is eating here, they get to enjoy the kitchen. So you can follow me as I show you the kitchen. So when you get to the kitchen, which is here, you will realize that we have all this space that will be the working table, and it will be granite. So we're ensuring quality.
So the finishing, are you the ones who are doing the granite or the client?
No, the finishing, that is the granite, the working table, it is us who will do it. We'll actually also do the painting and even the tiles. Work is still ongoing. So here we'll have a granite. We'll have also the work tables. And then here we already have a sink, a provision for the sink that we will place for you. You will not come and place. Again, when you get here, you realize that here we will have the provision for if it is a cooker, and up there you can see that you'll have the provision for the filter. And like every other kitchen, we must have a pantry. So this is the pantry. So this pantry will provide all the storage space you need, and it will not just be bare. It will have cabinets for you to place all the necessities you might need. So before we leave, I will take you to the backyard that is outside the kitchen. When you get here, you appreciate that the same pillars that were up above will be there. And please note, these pillars are not yet done. These pillars are going to be molded, just as you have seen with the other pillars with the other houses that are way in advance. Then you will realize that this is a modern home prepared for modern women. Modern women are not washing their clothes, they are doing laundry. So what do I mean? We have a provision for a washing machine. So this is the provision for the washing machine.
Not full of you?
Yes.
What about
so this place, as you can see, will not be this way when you get it. This, as you see, will be made of grass so that you have a play area, so that it will be full of grass. You have somewhere where when you have your visitors, you can always pitch either a gazebo and have there. Then as you're doing that here, you can see there's extra space there. So this extra space here, like every African woman, you want to have some kitchen garden. We've not forgotten you. We've placed the kitchen garden there so that you're able to have that kitchen garden, and you're able to, those small things, whether it is parsley, whether it is chives, whether it is spinach, you can do that there. Then you will note, or the area that you're seeing there that is full of sand. So what is there is the DSQ and the outside toilet. That DSQ and outside toilet will be when you have a house manager or a house help. You can have them stay there, and at the same time you can have an outside toilet for guests that come and you're not comfortable with them using the house. Now as we proceed, let me show you where you and your family will stay. So when we get here, just outside the kitchen, as I led you from the sitting room, straight from the sitting room there is a corridor. On this corridor, the second turn on your right, we have the clock room. This clock room will serve your visitors, so that when your visitors are here, they are able to use this clock room. So there is no fear that they will share the same toilets that your husband and your family and your children are using. It will be there. Then just after it, you may have a visitor that may spend the night. We have a guest room here. So when you get to the guest room, you will be shocked that it's much spacious than most guest rooms. It has a provision for the wardrobe. And apart from the provision for the wardrobe, it is en suite. Meaning when they get here, they are done. They don't need to go any further. So this is where the wardrobe will be, and this is where they will have the toilet and the bathroom. Exactly. This is where they'll have the toilet and the bathroom. And again, I'm saying it this, that we shall paint for you, we shall place tiles for you. And something I would want you to note, we are very particular on quality. If you peep here, you will realize that we are not using the usual cypress. This is a mahogany. So every door frame will be made of mahogany. The doors will be made of mahogany. So we will not paint over this. It will have a mahogany finishing because we want quality. When you leave the guest room, I'll take you to the children's room. So this is the children's room. It's quite spacious. It can fit 2 double-deckers or 2 beds on this side and this side. Where you're standing is where the wardrobe will be. The wardrobe will reach from here, just before the socket, moves all along, and it will have a bit of a curve up to there, so that your child has enough storage space. Because like every child, I remember when I was a child, I want this cloth, this dress, this shoe, so there will be that. And all this we shall provide for you, the cabinet work. You will find it done. Then they also have their shower and their toilet. So here it is. Again, you realize it's very spacious. Yeah. They have the toilet and they have the bathroom all here. Again, we will paint for you, and at the same time we will place tiles. And I know the way you're looking at me, you're asking me, what if I have a different taste? What if I like this kind of color?
This color, this kind of ceiling. Is a client allowed to choose the kind of gypsum, the kind of ceiling to put in each and every room, painting?
Yes. What makes this project of Monarch Court by Northern Polaris different from any other project is that it's an association of partnership. We are inviting you to bring in your taste, to tell us, I love this kind of color, I love this kind of gypsum, I love this kind of finishing, and we walk the journey with you. So that if you would want your children's color to be a certain way, we do it for you. If you'd want the gypsum to be designed in this way, we do it for you. So already, when we're doing the math, we have already designed it in such a way that gypsum is provided for, the cornice that is all around is provided for, and the paint is there. But your taste is not my taste. So what you'll come, you'll tell us, I would want my gypsum to be this way, I would want this kind of color, I would want this type of tiles, and we open for it. We welcome it and we do that. So last but not least, let me show you where you will rest with your husband, the master bedroom. So like every homestead, the man wishes to have a view of the house where he can keep guard. So when we were here at the dining table, you realize there was this empty space where you can put either a painting or a mirror, so that people, when they're here at the dining, they may have. And then you realize just here we have the sink for the dining, so that your guests again will rinse their hands here, have their food, the same with you rinse it here. So because you were very categorical that the man needs to take guard of his home, we proceeded. This is the master bedroom. And as I informed you, you can see it's not only one house. All of them, they are mahogany. Yes.
Is good.
Again, when you come here, all this is the bedroom. We have the wardrobes that are going to be placed here. From this pillar, you can tell this is where the wardrobe will be. All this will be the master bedroom. And as I promised you, he will see, you can see. Right here where you're seeing it is where the gate will be. So he will keep guard. This is where the gate will be. And then you also have an ensuite. So when you proceed here, you can appreciate you have a bathroom and a toilet, also quite spacious. And again, we will allow you to choose the color you want and the tiles you want. Yes. Yes.
What many couples, maybe you want to have your own television in your room. Is there a provision of the same?
Yes. There is a provision. You'll realize that there are so many sockets around here. So these sockets that you're seeing there, they are going to be left blank.
Okay.
Blank, I mean they will have a covering, so that if you decide you want a television there, we don't have to come and drill your house again and then put the provision is there. Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Yes. So let me lead you to the fence so that I can show you the parking area that you will have and how spacious it will be. Again, you can appreciate the much lights.
The lighting is perfect.
Yes. Again, you have an entry porch. Now, when you're in this entry porch, you realize, as I've explained to you, the gate is on that side. All this is parking space. All this is parking space that you can park.
And for parking, how many cars are you providing for?
So this parking space, when we provide it, you can comfortably park 3 or 4 vehicles.
Oh, wow.
But if you're not a good driver, you can in your own way park 2 vehicles in any manner you desire.
Okay.
And then the parking shall be cabro paved. So we shall have cabro. So cabro will be all over here, apart from your kitchen garden and the area where we will have the gazebo at the back there, where we'll have grass, because you need to be at one with nature. And
okay. And for me who loves flowers, is there a provision like all the cabro will cover the whole space?
No,
is there a provision where I'll be able to plant my own flowers?
Yeah, now where the cabro will be, just along the fence, we will have flowers.
And are you providing a payment plan? Like, can I come book? They are not done yet. Can I come book, pay a deposit, then you give me a payment plan where I can pay maybe within a certain period of time? How much a must be cash at hand?
Thank you for that question. One, it's not cash at hand, because at this economic time we understand nothing can be all at once. But for those who may desire to pay cash at once, the selling price is 9 million.
Okay.
But if you wish to do an installment, it is 9.5. You can place an installment, and then once you pay the installment, we can agree as per your terms, because every client is there. So yes, you can pay your deposit, and yes, you can pay in installments, and yes, you can start now and walk the journey with us, so that we can tailor your house to your specification as early as now. Then, connected with that question, a very important fact is that all this that we have explained and demonstrated and shown sits on a 50 by 100 on its own title, and the title is a title deed, which means it is absolute title, meaning you will not have worries on when you would renew with the national government. So yes, you
nice.
You can pay in installments, and even if you don't have the money to pay in installments, yes, we can allow you to take the title, have it charged, and once you have it charged, secure the amount and have a home.
Okay, so if do you have specific people you would recommend that if I want this property, like I'm really interested in purchasing this property, but I don't have cash, and if I decide to pay in installment, I'm not able to meet maybe the time you are going to agree. So the option you are giving me is to charge the property. Like, I don't know of any bank, any circle that I'd go to. Do you have any recommendations?
Thank you for that question.
Advice?
We have a circle that is partnering with us. It's called Tower Circle.
Okay.
So if you're interested, we could direct you to Tower Circle. They give you the terms you have negotiated for you, which are favorable, and then you're able to charge. If you would wish a bank, we have a bank again that we're in partnership with. It's called Credit Bank. Again, we take you to there, we've negotiated the terms, they do it. But that doesn't limit our clients to those two. If you have another bank that you have a continued relationship with, we allow you to seek their services.
Okay.
Yes.
And I'd forgotten this one question. What about water, availability of water in this area?
Okay, one, every house will have its own meter for water, which is provided for by Naruwasco, that is the Nakuru Water Services, the Nakuru Rural Water Services. And again, there is a borehole that we are actually going to dig, and that borehole will supplement when there is a shortage. In addition to your question, every house will have its own electrical meter, so you'll be paying via tokens. So there is no need of wondering will I share with my neighbor? No, you'll be responsible for your own electricity and for your own water consumption. And in line with that, every house, as you can see for now, probably you are thinking it will be left open. No, every house here will have its own fence, as you can see has started here. Every house will have its own fence and its own gate, and every house at the same time will have an electric fence. Security is everything. Yes, when you're busy working, you need to know your family is safe.
Yes.
So it shall be provided for. So every house here will have its own gate and its own fence, and at the same time there will be a communal perimeter wall and a gate that will be at the forefront.
Okay.
Yes, and as you can see what I'm telling you, you can see from there's that meter box for that house. Meaning every person has their own electric consumption.
Okay.
Yes.
I think that's more than enough information. Thank you so much. Where would I find you for the...
So we have our offices. Our offices, we are located along Kenyatta Avenue in Nakuru, in the Singh building, room number 10, which is on first floor on the left wing. You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Madam Vivian,
yes,
of Northern Polaris. I can't wait to come visit your offices and we start this journey with you.
Thank you. And as we always say in the office, we love what we do and it shows.